What is up, friends? Welcome back for some more Fargo. Excited to hop into these next two episodes because we are nearing the halfway point of the season, I believe, and so I feel like things are going to start heating up even more than they already have been. And right now, leaving off the very end of last episode, old Lester is not in a very good spot because the two guys just showed up in prison right where he is, and so he can't run anymore. And so hopefully he'll be able to talk his way out of the situation and not be under threat of death by them like he just was. But on the other end of things, the case is sort of heating up, sort of dying down for Gus and for Molly, just because Malvo is a mastermind and he has a good way of escaping certain situations. But with him right now, I believe his main objective is to just get the cash, because he set up a meeting time after sending all of the fake plagues, and so I would imagine that will be at the focus of the beginning of this episode, but it could still take some time to get to that point. But I'm loving all the acting, the writing, and the cinematography of this show so far, and so hopefully you guys are excited to jump into another episode with me. And so without further ado, let's go ahead and jump straight into episode 5.
Why irregular?
Oh, they put a lady's sock in there with the gents.
What the heck, man? Did we jump back in time all of a sudden? Or did Lester all of a sudden get himself out of prison?
The sign says best offer. What are you offering?
I mean, I don't want to take advantage.
Tell you what, you give me $55, I'll give you the socks, and throw in this 12 gauge.
Whoa, what the heck? That is not a deal I thought he was gonna make. Very unrelated items right there.
I thought you were getting socks.
In the bag.
What the heck are you gonna do with that?
It's for protection.
Oh, jeez. So that's how he got the gun, is just by some strange coincidence or some strange interaction with the salesman.
Yeah. My wife? She's in the basement, dead. And,
Oh man, I love this different look at events that we've already seen. Are we gonna see something that we should know for the future that we didn't see before? Yo, what a shot, man. This is wild. And there's the incident that caused him to get the injury that's been festering. That was a cool sequence. I didn't expect us to get that look right there.
On the ice, you said him. You said it was him.
Well, I'm just guessing here, but that Hess was not head stabbed by a girl.
No.
Oh, they're gonna start pressing him for more information. I don't feel like there's any reason for him to hold back right now. I mean, he doesn't know too much about him.
Wait.
Stay with me.
Dude, the music right there was intense. I love that. And the camera move too was sick. Does Lester still kind of like or trust Malvo?
No, Malvo!
Malvo? Is that a first name?
Lorne, I think. Lorne.
I didn't remember that he knew his name. Maybe I'd just forgotten or he got it off camera. But he's got him on the right freaking trail now.
Chief, there have been some interesting developments while you were...
Frank on the line.
Yeah, Frank, what you got then?
This case is it's heating up.
That much, huh? Jeez.
Bill is so unconcerned with everything right now. But I also like that Molly's on the same page as me, thinking the case is heating up.
Lorraine, the manager.
Lorraine Abbey.
Yeah. No, sir. Lorraine Babbitt.
Curly hair, looks like she draws her eyebrows on with a Sharpie.
No, sir. This is a severe woman.
Oh no, dude, he has no clue what's going on. Did he interview the wrong person, or did he just forget who actually works there?
She got a name for him, too. Lorne Malvo. So I talked to housekeeping, and they say this Malvo fella left behind some tokens from the Lucky Penny.
Hopefully her giving this information to him actually makes him want to do something. He's been so hesitant so far.
Hess was laughing about this fella that he bullied. Broke the poor guy's nose, she said. And right away, I'm thinking, who do we know who got his nose broke the day Hess died?
Lester.
Oh, dude, I love this shot right here. You can just see the realization setting in on Bill's face. He can't ignore this information.
He's in a holding cell.
He's in custody?
I told Dougie to keep him overnight, let him sleep it off.
I mean, we gotta talk to him, don't you think?
I guess we better.
Yo, that's what I love to hear. Bill is on board. Please tell me he starts actually working harder on this case now. Molly's good at her job, though, if she can convince him to work harder.
I pull him over. He drives away. Car's impounded. He stays in Duluth. I stop him on the street. On that street. He was on that street on foot.
What is he figuring out right now? I love that shot, though, just watching him figure it out in real time.
Are you supposed to be here?
The phone.
Yeah, well, in the kitchen. What's going on?
Don't talk.
Are you calling him?
So don't talk.
What the heck is happening right now? He just keeps bringing this guy in deeper and deeper. Is he calling from his phone just in case they have a way of tracing it back to him?
I broke a promise, so I gotta pay.
Look, I can find the guy. I just need a few more days.
I couldn't sleep last night. I kept going over and over it, and God brought 10 plagues upon the house of Pharaoh.
Oh man, he's just falling right into the trap, dude. He looks pretty freaking rough.
And the last is the death of the firstborn son. I told Semenko, take Dimitri someplace safe till this all blows over. He thinks I'm crazy. You think I'm crazy?
We're only as good as the promises we keep.
Oh no, dude, that is not the thing he wants to hear right there. He's not gonna do anything with his son, is he though, just because he said that?
Goddamn, we're doing this. We're really... I got goosebumps.
Wood screws.
I'm gonna buy real marble for the spa. 6 inches thick.
What exactly is he doing now, man? He always has a mission and just stays locked into it. He doesn't lose focus.
Do I get to use that voice thing again? You know, the Darth Vader, super sinister, like, Luke, I am your father.
Please step in.
Sure.
Oh no, dude, he's gonna lock him in there. Gosh, and he doesn't even realize what's happening. How the heck are they gonna do a money exchange now, though, if Malvo's the only one involved? I was thinking it was gonna be a two-person effort. Whoa, dude, that editing was sick. I love that. Is he just being overcome by the nightmares of him? Malvo, that is.
Is it a cut or what is it?
Puncture, maybe. Hard to tell with all the gore.
Oh no, they're gonna realize what's in his hand. Everything is gonna come falling down for him.
What happened to your hand?
Socks.
What about socks?
Well, for $55, he threw in the shotgun.
I don't understand. Were you shot?
Oh no, dude, I'm so worried for him. I feel like at this point he's gonna need to come clean.
Did you pay Lord Malvo to kill Sam Hess?
I never paid him.
Okay, offered to pay him. Made a deal, and then when he came for the money...
I never paid.
Shoot, dude, he's actually given up the information. I mean, he looks pretty out of it right now, so I'm not surprised, but he's certainly not gonna be able to avoid the spotlight anymore. Yo, who the heck is that giving him stuff, man? I saw a badge. It's gotta be some sort of cop. I thought these guys were working alone.
Let's say I know a person is guilty, has committed a crime, only I can't prove it. Like he has everyone else fooled, but I know. What am I supposed to
find the proof?
That's a lot easier said than done. And I feel like they already had a little bit of proof, but no one was willing to accept it besides Molly and Gus.
A rich man opens the paper one day. He sees the world is full of misery.
Is this a...
It's a parable.
I think he wasn't ready for another riddle. He's had enough of those. Last one caused him a bit of stress.
I have money. I can help. So he gives away all of his money. But it's not enough. The people are still suffering.
I like this, man. I'm enjoying this dialogue overlaid over these scenes.
He decides he was foolish to think just giving money was enough. So he goes to the doctor and says, "Doctor, I want to donate a kidney." The doctors do the surgery. It's a complete success.
I'm wondering how this is going to tie into his current problem, Gus's current problem. He might have just found the right person to talk to with this, though.
I want to donate my heart, but not just my heart. I want to donate my corneas, but not just my corneas. I want to give it all away. You can't give away your whole body piece by piece. That's suicide.
This is great stuff. I don't really know exactly what's happening, but I'm captivated for sure.
The people are suffering, and he could help. So he gives the one thing he has left. His life.
Yikes, dude. That's freaking dark, man. What exactly is the message with all of this?
What are you saying?
Only a fool thinks he can solve the world's problems.
Yeah, but you gotta try, don't you?
Bro, that was a brilliant scene. I love that. Loving all the philosophical questions and dilemmas that the show has introduced so far in just a couple of episodes, specifically with Gus's character. Yo, what a sick shot right there. I love that. Is Gus committed to finding out the truth? And considering a cop, I don't think he would be considered a fool for trying to solve the mystery. There's a lot of driving going on between Malvo and Gus. They're not going to run into each other again, are they? But I mean, going back to the story that was told again, maybe the relevancy to Gus is that even if he catches Malvo, it's not going to be enough for him. He's still going to feel unfulfilled.
The crickets. He's saying they're not local. So I called around to all the pet stores, and wouldn't you know...
Look, kid, I don't have time for this now.
Oh no, dude, he's freaking gonna give him the most important information he could have right now. He's just about to save his life, but he's not willing to listen.
So, listen about that hand.
Oh, real mess there. Super infected, nasty stuff.
You could say that again, man. That thing was looking so bad. I knew it was never gonna heal without proper treatment.
Shotgun pellet looked like. Had some fabric attached to it. Possible the pellet passed through something before getting into Lester's hand.
You're someone.
Ah, she's figuring it out. But that is also a pretty important piece of information. She knows that he wouldn't have fired the bullet. Not quite lucky enough. Oh, never mind. There was a key there, so it was lucky. I thought she was going to have to kick open the door there for a second. Is she going back here just so she can try and mentally put pieces together? Oh no, don't tell me she's gonna find the weapon used to kill his wife. That's gonna be a massive breakthrough. What? Is it not in there anymore? Did he move it? Or did somebody else move it and we just didn't see? I thought for sure that was going to be the end of Lester right there.
The Romans were raised by wolves. You know what wolves do. They hunt. That's why I never bought into the Jungle Book. A boy's raised by wolves. He becomes friends with a bear and a panther. I don't think so.
I don't think the Jungle Book is exactly supposed to be a work of non-fiction.
I knew a guy once had a 110-pound Rottweiler, and one night this girl thought it'd be funny to get down on all fours and let the dog hump her. Well, the dog gets up there, but he's not in on the joke.
Yikes, where the heck is this going? This is uncomfortable. Malvo is one for terrible stories.
Had to shoot it behind the ear to get it off of her. The Romans, raised by wolves, they see a guy turning water into wine. Well, they do. They eat him, because there are no saints in the animal kingdom.
Oh, shoot. Interesting line right there. There's so much interesting dialogue, and I feel like I don't always grasp exactly what it's supposed to mean right away. Doesn't mean it's not interesting, though. Holy crap, bro, that was so close. He almost saw him. The lights were just a little bit too bright. Gus is smart, though. He knew exactly where to go.
So what time do you want me to pick you up in the morning?
Nah, we're done. You can stay the night, but you gotta hit the road come dawn. Here's what I owe you.
Sorry it didn't work out.
And he thinks their relationship is done, but Malvo is still out there pulling all the strings. What exactly are they going to do for a meeting, though? Because surely he'd have to show his face at some point, or at least Dennis's character would have to.
How's things going with you?
Oh, not bad. Just trying to figure this thing out. Yeah, so I was wondering with this fella I arrested. How come he was there?
Oh my gosh, man, they're crossing paths all the time. Is this one intentional, though? Is Malvo actually gonna go see him?
I was thinking I might drive out in the morning and take a look at Lester's car. That maybe after you could get together? You know, compare notes on this thing?
Sure.
Oh no, dude, I'm starting to get really worried. Malvo's not gonna kill him because, I mean, he's making plans with Molly. I feel like they're setting us up to break our heart or something. Yo, he knows where he lives now, too. That's terrible. He has all the cards in this situation.
Neighborhood watch. If you don't move, I'm gonna have to call the cops.
Well, friend, there's no need for that.
This is a nice neighborhood.
This is such an intense scene just because this guy has no idea who he's talking to.
Maybe I'm here to help.
No, you have black eyes. You're trouble. I'm going inside and I'm calling the cops.
Which building? The one with the Jew bus outside?
There it is.
Oh no, he's just freaking playing into his hands, making him think he's somebody.
So the bell rings, but the cops don't come. Or they come, but only after the neighbors call. If this community's tight, as you say, it just might be quick enough to save your life or your children's lives.
He's so freaking good, dude. He's not even talking to me, but he struck fear in me. Dude was pretty bold talking to Malvo like that, though.
Sorry. He's sleeping.
She's not gonna ask her about Vern or anything like that, right? She definitely doesn't need the extra stress. But I am looking forward to a potentially good conversation right here.
They said, Bernadette.
Vern's idea, his mother's name. I wanted Allie, and now he's dead. That man always knew how to win an argument.
Nice. That's a good way of looking at things, just finding the humor. I like that his legacy is carried on through the baby's name.
I think it's pretty.
Good, because you're the babysitter. Oh, go home. Let me sleep. You do the same. You look like a raccoon.
I gotta go to Duluth in the AM, but I'll stop by after.
That was a good moment right there. She definitely feels a high sense of responsibility for figuring out this case, I think, and especially getting justice for Vern and Ida. Bro, the music right now, so good. She looks so freaking angry. I think visiting Ida right there has reinvigorated her and her resolve to find the truth. Oh, shoot, that's where it ended right there. Dang. That was a very interesting episode. That was not the way I thought it was going to go because my initial prediction was that the main thing was going to be the money transfer, but we didn't even get that yet. I assume we'll get it next episode now. But then we also had the stuff with Gus and his neighbor, which was a great sequence, but definitely added some interesting dilemmas for his character. But I guess the biggest thing is that Lester was finally found out by Molly, at least. She knows for sure that he was involved with the events that led to Vern's death, just not exactly how. So I don't think he can talk his way out of situations much longer, but I feel like at this point it's kind of a race against the clock because you've obviously got Molly and Gus both trying to find Malvo, but then you have the other two dudes who also are on his trail, and they have all the information I think they need, or most of it, because they got given the stuff by the cop too. But Malvo certainly does not seem very concerned because he's still just focused on running his own operation. So I'm looking forward to the next episode. I feel like some big things could happen. Also, I'm a little bit nervous now what Malvo is exactly going to do with the information about where Gus lives, especially knowing that he's got a daughter up there too, because I think after seeing him as they were driving during the night, he knows that he's still trying to figure out more information about him, and so he could start taking action eventually. But I mean, Malvo also doesn't necessarily strike me as somebody who just goes around killing. I think he may just be more keeping tabs on him, making sure he has all the information about what's going on. But I love the way they did that sequence with Gus talking on the phone there, and when he stepped away, just revealing that nobody was behind him, because they had me thinking that he was gonna get snuck up on right there. So that was a very effective suspense building. But I feel like of all the episodes of the season so far, which I mean, we're only in the 5th episode, so there hasn't been too many, I feel like this was the least eventful, I guess, in a way you could say. I mean, we did have some big moments, like I mentioned, Lester getting found out and whatnot, but I feel like it was more of setting up some stuff for what could be coming up next. That's just my initial feeling off it. Not that it was a bad one by any means, just felt like it definitely just took its time a little bit more, which obviously gave us some good scenes that were a bit of a different feeling from what we've gotten so far, but definitely still excited as ever to get into the next episode with you all. Hopefully you enjoyed watching along with me for this one, and so until the next episode, I will see you all later. Peace.